This video is about what causes hackers on NG and why it's kind of like why it's kind of like an unfair server, which is the thing that kind of spoils gameplay for server hackers. And well, I'm going to go through the reasons of why I think hackers hack. I mean, I've heard things from hackers as well about why they hack. And I mean, some of the reasons are reasonable. I can understand why they bother to hack. So some people will hack because there's other hackers in the game. Like, for example, all the time in Skywars, there might be like a fly hacker. Skywars has more hackers than Bedwars, I think. So yeah, in games like this in Skywars, there seems to be a lot more hackers than Bedwars. I don't play Bedwars that much anymore, but there's always going to be there's always way more hackers in Skywars from what I see. Just let me know in Bedwars how often you get a hacker. Like I'm not talking like auto clicking, I'm talking like fly, Kalora, that sort of stuff. But yeah, people might hack because other people in the game hacking. Like, might be thinking, okay, right, there's a Kalora hacker over there, right? Let me just turn on. I'm gonna get Kalora too, so I'm gonna turn it on, and every time I come across a hacker, I'm gonna turn it on. And the issue with that is because people are unaware of clicking methods, like I used to be actually. I didn't even know what butterfly clicking was, like 6 months ago. And so then I just immediately think that people with like high CPS would be hackers. Well, I didn't hack though because my YouTube channel is a thing that stops me hacking because I don't want like a bad name, so I won't hack. But that's the thing that makes like issues with that because if like you're a new player and you don't know that butterfly clicking, you might be a mobile player who can't butterfly click, and you'll just see someone with like my CPS is considered low to some people and it's 12. So then if they see like my 12 CPS, they'll be like, okay, yeah, they're hacking, so I'm going to turn on my hacks. So then a lot of sweats would get hacked on because they're hackizated, and hackers would get hacked on. So it's hackers hack because there's hackers and sweats in the game, and some people might know that they're sweats. Like they might think, okay, I'm in a game against Christ and I can't win this unless I hack, so I'm going to turn on my hack so I can do it. Which just make a lot of people think that NG is unfair in that way because they think that all the sweats don't get banned even though they're hacking. Okay, and another thing which happens with hackers too is that sweats might hack because people won't think that they're hacking. Because they'll think, oh yeah, we know them. They're a good player, so they won't hack. And yeah, they're pretty sure they're just good. Like for example, I don't know if they were or not, but there's a player in crypto. I'm solo players. They've got the most wins in crypto, and I came across them once in a match, and he kind of hit me, and I'm not sure it was just my ping. So I was playing on AP with Entity, and did actually end up getting banned for it, like for a month. And then Rez did say they weren't hacking. I don't know. The NG staff team, the PL team seems to say they were hacking. But yeah, that's my point. People who are sweats might hack because they think that people won't notice that they're hacking. I did, and then they got banned. Then other people won't believe it, and it starts the whole thing. So that is another form of hacker. Okay, so that's some of the most obvious reasons people would hack, you know. And I mean, if you think of it in the point of view of them players, you know, they're mobile. If you've ever played on mobile, which I have, I did play it and then I didn't play it for like 2 years and I come back to it. Then it's really hard. Like it's hard to aim. It's like TPS isn't too hard, but yeah, it's pretty hard to aim. But just imagine you don't have the best stuff for it. Like you can't grind because of what equipment you have. Then from that point of view, you think that it's unfair. Then you'd want to hack to make it fair. And obviously, with other hackers, then that's understandable. But then there's times when they're not hackers, but they think they're hackers, which is accusating. So I can see where they're coming from there, but then these next ones are just weird ones. They hack for fun because they're bored. Like, I don't understand why you do that. Like, you're ruining people's lives for your own entertainment. That's pretty much what you're doing. It might sound a bit over the top, but it really ain't. It's really what you're doing. I'm not wrong there. Yeah, who would just hack for fun? Like, just turn on killer so you can walk around and hit people in the face. Like, I don't see the fun in that. I mean, I get the point, kind of, due to the sweat thing, but the fun thing, like, no, why would you do that? Some people are just stupid in their head, and they're absolutely dumb because they might think it's not even bannable. They might see one hacker and think, okay, it turns out it's allowed on this server, so I'll do it. Like, yeah, there is some stupid ones who genuinely have no clue that it's bannable. There's the ones who do it for fun, and there's the ones who do it to oppose other hackers and to oppose threats. But that's the thing where I think that the hackers there won't actually be a hacker system that gets solved because because NG's full of sweaty players. It's got so many sweats on there that it's impossible for new mobile players to win a match because mobile queuing doesn't even work. There's been times that I went in mobile queuing when I'm not at home, and the players there, they're definitely PC. Like, you can immediately tell they're PC. I don't know how they got in mobile queuing lobbies, but they are. And the mobile queuing's mostly dead anyway. Like, even if you're in Skywars, it will be dead because Skywars is already pretty dead as it is, as you see. I'm on now, it's like 4 o'clock where I am, which is actually a time where everyone who plays would be on because, you know, in the US it's like 11 o'clock. In India it's like, what would it be? It's 4.5 hours, about 8:30, 8:29 maybe. So people would so it's a time where everyone's on, and look how small my lobby is right now. I think pretty sure it's got into a big lobby, but look at how small that lobby is, and it's like kind of like the middle of the day for. There's a time where everyone's on. My lobbies are still pretty dead, and I'm in like a regular lobby. If you queued in a mobile lobby, you'd wait in like half an hour to actually get a game. So yeah, that's why NG will never work in terms of hackers because, like, you've got players like who can we say a few sweats. We've got Christ, Ben Miller. Who else can I think of? I don't know. They're the main two I can think of. Just Torek. Yeah, they're just to name a few. Yeah, with that many sweaty players and that many mobile players who can't queue into mobile queuing, then NG ain't really gonna work in terms of being hacker free. Because there's always gonna be at least like 3 hackers in your games every day. That's at least 3. You'll probably find way more than that. So NG's hacker problem will never be solved. Hackers are always going to be an issue and you're going to have to put up with it. And it might also be a reason people quit NG. Like, the player count of NG is actually dropped. Like, I personally thought it's increasing at the moment, but it's really not. Like, say about a year ago, the player count was like 2,000, sometimes topping 3,000. Now it's like 1,500. Like, sometimes it's got like 500 at night. Well, my idea of night, because a lot of players probably play near me. But yeah, during like the times that I'm on now, I'm pretty sure it's about 1,500. That's like half of the last player count. So NG's actually dying, and I think the reason it's dying is due to, well, sweats and hackers. People think sweats are hackers, so they hack. That's just the movement of hackers, if you want to know, that's a bad word. That's just the way hackers kind of become. Because they think sweats are hackers, so they hack. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure that's one of the main reasons. So yeah, it will never be fixed because the sweats aren't gonna stop sweating, and the sweats will probably never leave the server. So the server is always going to be like full of hackers. And in terms of like servers like Fun World, that's a new thing that's out. There's probably not going to be that many sweats. It'll be much easier to grind. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you do this, but since you've liked the video, probably since you watched all of it, then make sure to share it with people if you have any friends. But yeah, anyway, like it too because likes shows me likes it, and also view it again because I need to get 400 views. If you want to watch it again, watch some parts again and that. Anyway, enjoy whatever you're gonna do. That's play NG, and yeah, just bye.